The next opportunity that we had to go up to Cheryl's and record, we asked our friend Todd Lombardo, who's an amazing guitar player in Nashville, to join us. He had been with us for the first rounds of sessions too. We just kind of set up as a band in Cheryl's barn, where I was on for at least a majority of the album, but specifically Slow Burn. Todd would be on acoustic, Kacey would be sitting next to him singing, Daniel, I think, was playing bass, and I'd be on drums, and we just played like you would play songs as a band. And I think in the past, the way that she had made records was like a very kind of shorter amount of time, doing quite a few songs a day. But we took our time with these. And I want to say the day that we recorded Slow Burn, we played it for at least a couple hours, just honing the arrangement, finding the right tempo, making sure that the key was great, honing on melodies, and just making little tweaks. So we played as a band, and one of the foundational kind of things from that is obviously, and a lot of people have paid attention to this, is Todd's acoustic guitar, which you can hear right here. This is Todd playing the initial acoustic part that I think he played it on Cheryl's 64 Epiphone. She had the walls lined with amazing guitars, and that guitar ended up being used on a lot of the record. So initially we played it all together, but because of Kacey's singing and bleed and stuff like that, once we'd gotten the bass and drums, I believe Todd came back upstairs and replaced this part and also added this secondary part. So this is the J45. You can hear it's kind of a little heftier, and definitely in that Neil Young kind of realm. And so when you hear that with the Epiphone, let's check it out. Craig Alvin, the engineer, I think is one of the best engineers out there. I can tell you what he used on these acoustics. A KM54 or 56 and a Cole microphone around the 12th fret on Todd's guitar. I think that's how he had the mics placed, and it just, I still to this day, people always ask me how that happened, and I mean, you can look at those microphones, anybody could use those microphones, and I believe we were going through a Neve 1073. But really, to me, what is, aside from Craig's sound that he's getting here, it's Todd's effortless, like windshield wiper strumming. I think I might have asked him to get rid of the pick and just use his thumb, which is a way that I think I might have been strumming the guitar when we were writing it that day. I think that this is the core of this song, is just these two acoustics. And then we can take a look at also this banjo that Todd played. Would have been on Cole's as well. I think it was important for Kacey, I think she was very intending on trying to experiment with this album, and she had been known obviously as a great country artist. But when she started bringing elements like vocoder and drum machines and synthesizers into the mix, she had such a great intuition about balancing that with also still keeping a foot in the past. And so to have little bits like this, the banjo, I think was really important to kind of ground it in the world that she had been coming from. I think initially was in the outro and had been moved to this spot, which is cool when things work out that way. You think it's going to be in a certain place, and then turns out it's utilized much better here.